Want to know how to create an online course that sells? In this video, I'll be sharing with you how we've done hundreds of thousands of dollars in online course sales. I'm Rachel Ngom. I work with purpose-driven entrepreneurs to help them get more leads and sales into their business. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button too for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. And let's jump into my tips for you today. So tip number one of creating an online course that sells is you got to do your market research and you got to know who your ideal client is and what their pain points are. What's that big burning problem that they have that you're going to be selling with your online course. For doing my market research, I talked to a lot of entrepreneurs and it came up over and over and over again that they were sick and tired of Facebook and Instagram. They were spending so much time there. They were spinning their wheels. They were sick of the logarithm and they wanted something that was easy, that was simple, that would work for them over time instead of just having to upload Insta stories every hour. A free platform, something simple. I was like, are you using Pinterest? And they said, no. I told them my results with Pinterest. They were just mind blown. So I was like, I think I have a winner here. So by doing that market research, knowing what my ideal client was struggling with, I was able to provide that solution for them. The second thing you want to do is whenever you're offering your course, you want to make sure that you're painting that transformation. What's that? Where do they want to be? Like, what's that ultimate destination? And paint that picture for them. How is them going through your course going to give them that ultimate transformation that it is that they're really searching for? So nobody cares about 52 videos and 10 worksheets and 72 hours of content. Like, if you told me that, I'd be overwhelmed and I'd think, oh my gosh, that's too much. So I want quick, I want simple, I want easy. I just want you to give me the transformation. Like, I want to be there. And so whenever you're selling, you're writing copy, whatever it is that you're doing for that course, always think, what's that transformation? How could I paint that picture so that they can see themselves on the other side? They can see themselves successful. That is so key. So you want them to really have that image in their head of when I go through this process, that's where I'm going to be. The third thing you want to do to create an online course that sells is you want to focus on your pre-launch. There's a few different ways that you could launch an online course. I don't recommend just putting it up on your website and calling it a day because that's not going to work. We've done webinars, we've done 5-day challenges. Those are the things that we love to do when it comes to launching an online course. Before you do that launch, you want to have, we call it a runway or pre-launch, where you're getting people excited about that specific topic and you're creating content around that topic and you're building your email list around that topic for at least a month. If you could do 2 months, that's even better. The longer the runway, the better the launch. So for at least a month, we do a series of 8 videos and we put that on our podcast too. Topics that are related to whatever it is that we're coming out with that challenge and the product that we're selling with our online course. This is so key. You don't want to just come out and launch it and say, ta-da, here you go. You want to have that good runway of content that's leading up to whatever it is that you're going to be selling. The fourth thing is you want to have some level of scarcity attached to that online course. So I said before, you don't want to just put it up on your website where people can buy it at any point. One caveat, we have Pin with Purpose up on our website for people to buy, but it's at a higher price point than what they can get on our webinar. So that's our level of scarcity. When people go through our webinar, we let them know this is the only time you're going to be able to get Pin with Purpose at this specific price point. You could also have bonuses that expire or the offer completely disappears. And so whether you're doing a webinar or a 5-day challenge, what's that level of scarcity? Why do they have to actually take action? Because if you don't give them a reason to take action and they could just buy it whenever the heck they wanted to, they're just going to twiddle their thumbs and wait. There's no sense of urgency. Have the price go up, bonuses expire, something where they really have to take action and they need to do it right then and there. And then the fifth thing to having an online course that sells is you have to know your numbers. And so whenever we were doing a webinar or challenge, I would track our conversion numbers. So I would know how many people signed up for the webinar. So let's say we have 100 people sign up for the webinar to keep math easy. How many people attended that webinar? I want to make sure, did we have at least 30 people attend? Did we have a 30% show up rate? How many people actually purchased from that webinar? Did we have at least 5 people buy out of that 100? 5% closing ratio, right? So we want to know our numbers to know, do we need to change things? The first time you launch something, it's probably not going to go that well. Just to give you a heads up, you're going to make mistakes. Your numbers probably won't be that good. But as long as you're tracking your numbers and you're able to see, okay, nobody bought on live on this webinar, but people bought on the follow-up sequence, you might need to change something about that webinar and have like a purchase live bonus to get people incentivized to bonus on live with you. If nobody buys in the follow-up sequence, you might need to change your follow-up sequence or hire a copywriter and get some help with that part. But you're gonna be able to help more people and sell more of your courses if you know your numbers. Then every time you launch or every time you decide to scale with Facebook ads, you know that it's working. So we didn't decide to scale with Facebook ads until we knew our numbers and we knew we were converting at this percentage and we knew that it was working. Okay, let's recap. So first thing that you want to do is do your market research. Know what it is that they need, know their pain points, know where they want to go. Second thing is paint that picture of that transformation for them so they see themselves at that finish line. Third thing is you want to focus on that pre-launch. Have a longer runway so you get more time to build your email list and get people excited about the specific topic that you're going to be launching. Step 4 is to have some level of scarcity attached to your offer. And step 5 is to know your numbers. Okay, do you have an online course currently? If you do, comment below yes. If you don't, comment below no. If you don't have one, we need to talk and we need to work together. Go to shesmakinganimpact.com. You can check out how we can work together and all of that good stuff. I hope you found today's video helpful and we'll talk again soon.